In this session, we'll finish our drawing by trimming several circles and then add a couple of polygons and a circle. We'll start by selecting the Trim option to start the process of eliminating parts of the circles. The first objects that we'll select now are called the boundary edges. Next, we'll right-click the mouse in order to stop the process of selecting the boundary edges, and then click on a portion of the circle that we would like to eliminate. In order to stop the trim process, we'll right-click the mouse and then select the Enter option. In order to trim the other portions of the circles, we'll now repeat this process of selecting the Trim icon, followed by clicking on the circles and/or lines that define the boundary edges. And then we'll select the portions of the circles to be trimmed. In order to finish the drawing, we need to draw a couple of polygons and a circle. We'll start by clicking on the polygon icon in the Draw toolbar. Next, we'll key in a value of 6 to define the number of sides of the polygon that we will be drawing. To define the center of the polygon, we'll key in 0, 0. Next, we'll right-click the mouse and select the option shown here, followed by keying in a radius of 30 in order to define the size of the polygon. We'll now draw another polygon by first right-clicking the mouse and selecting the Repeat option. And then we'll key in a 4 to indicate that we will be creating a square. Before we define the center of the polygon, we'll click on the Snap to Center option in the Object Snap toolbar. And then click on the arc shown here after we see the center indicator appear. Next, we'll right-click the mouse and select the option shown here. Prior to indicating the location, we'll first turn on the Grid Snap option that is located in the status bar. And then click on the grid point that is just to the right of the center of the polygon. Next, we'll click on the circle icon in order to start the process of creating a concentric circle. Then we'll click on the Snap to Center option in the Object Snap toolbar. After turning off the Snap option in the status bar, we'll position the crosshairs as shown here and then click the mouse after we see the center indicator. Next, we'll key in a value of 10 to define the radius of the circle. Our last step is to use the drop-down menu under File to save the drawing file.